Yo,
Bow, now, now, now.
yo ass better call somebody.
Bow, now, now, now.
Oh, hell yeah. Can you dig it, sucker? Yes, indeed, ladies and
Five-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh man, you know it. You know it.
Hulk
Shout out
Hogan,
to
we come. The greatest blooper
he
in
pulled the brakes
wrestling
on that
history.
so hard. Hulk Hogan, we come for you. I'm not even gonna say it. No, that was like
the greatest blooper ever.
one of the funniest outtakes in WCW history for sure.
The best part of the whole thing is Sherry's face.
Yep.
Because Sensational Sherry is just standing there, and the second he drops it, her face goes, and he just face right in his hands, like,
Yep.
fuck.
Mean Gene looked like he was gonna give him a scolding.
Mean Gene is consummate professional. That motherfucker just started talking to Stevie Ray.
Oh man. Holy. So we are on episode 82 of Tough Talks. We took a little hiatus, you know what I mean? Things are happening in our lives and we just had to catch up to stuff, and that's all that it is right there, you know what I mean? But we're here. It is Extreme Rules weekend.
Yes,
Tonight
sir.
it's going to be happening.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's titles on the line.
Titles on the line, baby.
Titles on the line. Speaking of titles on the line, we have a bit of a conundrum here.
There is one title that is not on the line tonight. Apparently.
Yeah. Like
I will be taking the role of Big E tonight and not having to defend my title. Apparently,
by the looks of it, unless we find some kind of stipulation, like
I don't gotta do that.
Nah, we gotta find who's. we gotta figure out who's on the pre-show and like guess that match or some shit.
No,
I ain't even trying to have this. So basically, what I'm here bantering about again is the fact that like we didn't really talk, like, you know what I mean? We had our things going on.
Didn't talk shit about what we thought was coming up though. Didn't mention a thing to each other on that. And we both did our circling of the fucking Wikipedia page chart, sent it to each other. Identical, ladies and gentlemen. Literally identical.
Identical. Like, literally.
Both circled in red.
Yep.
All the same things circled.
Same people.
Unreal.
So, like, I guess we just did two. That's what you gotta be.
Yeah, exactly. Just 2 peas in a wrestling pod.
You know what I mean? I get that. That was clever.
An elimination chamber pod.
Oh man, I'm telling you. So, like, as it stands right now, if you go by the way it is, I have tied again. No matter what happens, I tie. Which is like, it's garbage.
It is.
I find.
It is. Well, like, think of a stipulation. We'll figure something out.
What kind of stipulation?
It's hard. Even WWE couldn't be fucked to think of stipulations this fucking pay-per-view. There's like 3 of them.
I know, and it's Extreme Rules. Like,
that's what I mean. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
You would have thought Edge and Rollins would have had a chairs match.
Something. We've got one Extreme Rules match at the very end of the night. And we have one triple threat match. Other than that, standard.
I don't know whether or not to be disappointed or like illustrate my appreciation for his appreciation of his character or his superstars, because like he could have put them through hell, but like, nah, man, there wasn't enough for this to be called Extreme Rules.
They want to be. I mean, Extreme Rules, they want to do the crazy shit. Like, if they were in AEW, you don't need an Extreme Rules pay-per-view to have a motherfucker thrown through a giant bed of barbed wire right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what wrestlers do. So, like, he's not protecting them from shit. It's just the care wasn't wasn't put in to be like, this feud warrants this, and this we could do this, and blah 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 blah. It's just, throw a bunch of matches up. One of them is Extreme Rules, so Extreme Rules pay per view.
That's the only one really. You'd think,
It's the only
like I
one.
said, Becky and Bianca could have been Extreme Rules too.
Yeah, or even just like a chair match between those two would have been fire.
Charlotte and
Uh,
Charlotte and Alexa should have been something.
well, see, that's the one where I think something is going to happen. I don't know if they're going to add a stipulation to it or anything, but I feel like Alexa's supernatural powers that she stole from Bray Wyatt. I feel like, yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah.
That those are. I feel like those are going to come into play somehow tonight.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Spoilers for our prediction on that match.
Yeah. Definite. Definite. So, who is Charlotte Flair without a title? Ouch. Mm, like that was a question that burned.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm really digging the Alexa
Desperate,
Bliss character.
desperate
Like,
is who that is. What she is when she doesn't have a
God.
title.
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we gonna give y'all the rundown. Um. Okay. We doing the SmackDown? We doing SmackDown and Raw? We just doing the
I
rundown on these
I
shows.
think we just got time for predictions, brother. It's
Yeah,
we're
that's
cutting it
yeah,
close, and
yes,
we'll do this, and then we'll do a recap show at some point.
yep, yep. Okay, so the matches we have here. If it starts like this is gonna be interesting. A singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yep.
It's Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Bianca Belair.
Yeah, the former champion, current challenger, Bianca Belair. Um, yeah, I mean, we don't even have to pretend. We already told everybody. All of these are going to be the same. Um,
Yeah,
we both got Becky Lynch on that one. Definitely
yeah,
got Becky Lynch
yeah.
on that one. I don't
You know
see
what I
him
mean?
taking it off of her that quick.
Nah, nah. And she made a very poignant fact that since WrestleMania 35, she has been champion every single day she's been active.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, that is actually a crazy.
that's a poignant fact.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Like she said
That's
that
real
on the
good. Yeah, I like that. That's
now.
well done.
Hold on a second. Manhandle slam. Okay, now that I say it,
It's a great name.
it's
It's
catchy.
excellent.
It's like I guess for the man character,
Yeah.
but like she has to. She's not manhandling them enough. She has to like grab them and like she has to like grab them and then like give them a shake or something and then slam them. Yeah, yeah. You can't just grab and then slam. That's a rock bottom. That's a simple rock bottom. You
Well,
can't have that.
well,
But if
no,
you grab
because
them,
she's got the arm under through their leg and stuff. That's not a rock bottom. It's a pump handle slam.
she doesn't have the hands through their leg.
Yeah, she does the pump handle slam.
It's not a pump handle slam, bro.
I,
The manhandle slam that they use, the move they call the manhandle slam. I didn't see the pump handle for it. First off, I could be wrong, and I'm sure you're looking up the link right now to send it to me.
don't
Oh,
worry about
okay, but
it.
okay, but no, like what I saw was just like a modified, like a rock bottom done by Becky Lynch. You might as well call it the bookend.
Let me see here.
So that's just bless you. That's just my perspective on it. Like I said,
Well,
if she would have grabbed them and like even side headbutt them a couple of times and then shake them up and then throw them down, that's
yeah,
manhandling.
yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Um, it looks like she definitely does it. It looks like she just. I mean, far be it for me to call Becky Lynch lazy, but it feels like Becky Lynch just does it very lazily when she puts the arm through.
Okay.
Like, let me send you a copy video URL at the same time. Bang, gang, gang.
Cause like as much as we talking tough, we want to make sure we talking facts. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. Facebook. Gotta reopen that shithole.
and he means that.
I do.
Oh man.
There. Just watch the one at that timestamp on Charlotte. You can it gives a good angle.
Oh man, handle slam. Okay, see this right here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called the manhandle slam. It's just a pun. It's just a pun on pump handle slam.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay, I see it now. I see the pump handle on that because there's no way for them to protect themselves from falling, but still, there's not enough shake to the person. You got to shake the person good, man. You got to shake the person good,
That's the
like even,
manhandle shake. That's a different move.
no. You pull them at least pull like okay when Austin did the Fez press. You know what I mean? How he did that jaw jacking. Throw some jaw jacking in there or something. It has to
Oh
be
yeah, yeah. No, I
like
feel you on that. She should. I'm never gonna say someone shouldn't sell like more unless it's like Shawn Michaels versus Hogan on that fucking one show where he just bouncing all over the ropes because he was pissed at Hogan.
Yo, Michaels is such a fucking character.
Oh, Michaels is a clown. I love that man.
Oh
He's the
man.
best.
We got the same birthday.
Nice.
Hmm. Definitely. Definitely. So all right, we got what do we got next? We got oh my
We got
goodness.
Damian Priest versus Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus for the United States Championship.
For those of you who weren't counting the verses, it's a triple threat.
Triple threat.
Hmm. Hmm. So that means there's basically no rules. Like they might as well call it no disqualification or no holds barred.
Yeah, I mean that's why that was the only other one I listed in the stipulations where I was like, it's not really a stipulation as much as, but it is because it comes with no DQ, no countouts. So
Wait, doesn't an Extreme Rules match mean you have to climb the ladder to get the title?
no,
That's a TLC, dummy.
yeah,
That's okay. I'm still with it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still with
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So next,
I'm
we
hip.
were talking.
I'm
We were
with it.
talking. We were talking about her mysticism coming present, but Charlotte Flair defends her championship against Alexa
Wait,
Bliss.
I don't think we said that we both picked Damian Priest on
No, we did not.
the
We
last
did
one.
pick Damian Priest. Yeah,
Yep.
I was just looking ahead. Yeah, so we both picked Damian Priest. Like I said, I asked myself, what would Teely do? And I'm just like,
Then you got what Teely
okay.
did.
And then exactly, I was like, okay, now let me see if. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep this one. No, I'm gonna keep this. And I went over them again. I'm just like, okay, this is too. There's too many things that are too sure. I can't not pick them. So I
Yep.
abandoned my own strategy and applied a different one, and I ended up in the same fucking ball pit. It's some bullshit.
you picked you went with uh think like Teely thinks, but you went too far with it because
Yeah,
you caught the same exact wavelength and wrote everything down the same,
exact same wavelength.
literally right down to the color.
Yep, yep. Oh man, it's brutal. It's brutal. So, yeah, I think, yeah, Alexa. I mean, she's been injured, she's been off, but her character is too strong right now to not get a glimpse of the title reign, title run. You know what I mean? She's just got such a believable character, convincing. Just like I don't know what she's gonna do, but I watch to see it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And like that Lily doll is just like, what are you doing? Why do you have this
Creepy
doll?
shit.
Why do you have this doll? It's like Chucky, but Lily.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Fucking evil dolls are always scary. Annabelle, Chucky, Lily.
Looking left. Oh man. Oh, Liz. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
for those,
he's a creepy motherfucker right there.
yeah, man, Fabric, yeah, Fabric's one smooth puppet. Oh man,
He looks
telling
like
you,
Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z.
only because his mouth's open at a distance. Yes, yes, I
Oh,
can see
okay,
that.
yeah, that's
I can,
the top of his mouth. And okay,
yeah, I can
I was
see
like,
that for real.
I hate to break it to you, Block, but you got a racist ass puppet behind you.
Yo, speaking of racist ass shit,
You got a Al Jolson puppet going on there.
yo, listen, my dude Balor is like 2 red marks away from blackface. Like, so I was like, whoa, are you sure, Vince? Vince, hey, buddy, like, Vince, come on, like, are you sure? Like the whole thing,
It's like,
like
what do
not
you
even
mean?
any.
I don't understand what the problem is here. We used to do this all the time as kids.
Oh, that's killer. That's killer. Mm-mm.
Right up to about last week.
Oh gosh, that's brutal. That's brutal. So, moving forward, I guess we'll talk about that because it's in this match. Roman Reigns, the champion, the tribal chief, the head of the table,
Yeah, yeah,
faced
yeah.
with Paul Heyman versus the demon Finn Balor.
Yep, yep. My prediction is shenanigans.
I honestly, I think Finn wins, but they don't see it, so Roman gets the title. Gets to keep
I
the
would
title.
not be surprised at all if it was another thing of like referee distraction during an obvious 3 count
Yep,
after 1970 or what is it 1916
16. Yep.
and a fucking coup de grace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
I still think there's going to be some Brock involvement.
I'm not doubting that, but I think they might if they're playing him as the face that they're showing him to be, then he'll come out that like his involvement could result in Finn winning.
That's that's true, but Vince has had a 5 year hard on for the idea of Brock versus Roman for a title.
Yeah, 30, like at least 20 times
Yeah,
in the last
so
4 years.
many matches between the two of them, all leading to when he should have beat Brock, and then literally the time he was finally going to actually beat Brock, leukemia, and had to dip. And it's like, fuck.
Yep,
Like we were finally almost at the end of that story.
almost. But
Almost
this
there.
might finish it. What's it next? Not Mania. Not Mania. No, we're looking at not Survivor
Hell in
Series.
a Cell
So yeah.
in October. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we will see. We'll see how they go with it. I'm very very interested to see how they go with it. I
I
feel like
wonder.
the plan is to do Roman versus The Rock for the belt at some point, but
Okay.
I could also see them putting it on Brock.
I mean, like,
Brock and Dwayne team up against Roman, and it's called the Brock and Rock Connection.
oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen,
Hire me.
Tilly had a hell of a weekend.
Hire
I
me.
think
Hire me, Vince.
I think we're having some of the remnants expressed right now.
Nope. Hire me. That's a fucking goddamn A+ idea right there.
I mean, the name might need
17
a little
stars
work.
from Dave Meltzer that idea got. I just checked in with him. I just got a
Oh,
direct message from Dave.
oh,
He said
oh,
17 stars.
you say you got it like that, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, okay. Oh man, that is
Said
jokes.
better than Kenny Omega versus Okada 2.
Oh damn! And I heard
Yep.
that was a barn burner.
One of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life.
Mm. Mm. Like we're gonna have to talk a little bit about AEW in a minute, but before we do that,
Mhm.
let's wrap up the fact that we both picked Roman Reigns for this one,
Yes, sir.
and then move on to the Usos, Jimmy and Jay versus the Street Profits in a
Yep.
tag team match for the WWE SmackDown tag team titles.
Yep. I don't think it's going to be a victorious night for the Ford Belair household.
Yeah, kind of salty, kind of
Is what it
salty.
is, unfortunately. I mean, I think the Street Profits versus the Usos continues, so I don't think this is the end of that storyline. Um,
Mm,
but we won't know that for a while. And I think
mm-hmm,
those Usos are holding those belts until pretty close to around when Roman is going to lose his.
mm-hmm.
Just because I think that'll play into whatever family drama storyline that they will use through the Rock feud.
Now, who do you think will lose theirs first?
What, the Usos or Roman?
Yeah.
Usos.
Okay.
Yeah, confidently Usos.
Mm. I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah, I just because I feel like them losing those belts will put like pressure on Roman in the storyline that they're doing when they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got somehow listed as the final match, Liv Morgan versus Carmella. And I wasn't trying to throw shade, but like I don't think with like the caliber of superstars that they do have that this is the greatest match they could have put together. I
No.
mean, I mean
No.
like
I mean, there's multiple titles not being defended.
yeah.
No
Naomi
IC.
and Naomi and what's her name? Fucking what's her name, man? The woman who's the matchmaker,
Sonya,
fucking Sonya. That I think
the
would have been
girl.
a good match for Extreme Rules because that had a good build to it.
Yep. Yep, for
But
sure. Well, and then like the yeah, so there's no IC belt.
mm,
There's no IC match. There's no Raw Tag Team Championship match.
mm,
There's no WWE title match.
mm,
Um, yeah, I mean, let's just like there's no women's tag team title match. Where the fuck are those?
mm.
I haven't seen those belts in fucking decades.
They just changed hands like last week.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
But yeah, no, they haven't been on a pay-per-view in
Hmm.
yeah, it's been that long. So
It's been a hot minute.
been a hot minute. So I don't know. We'll see what they have in store or in mind because that wraps up the WWE Extreme Rules predictions. Oh man, in good time too. In good time.
Oh yeah.
Now AEW is starting to look a lot like WCW, if you ask me.
Uh-huh. It's starting to smell a whole lot like 1998 up in this bitch.
Isn't it though? Like, I mean, they leave WWE, they end up in AEW, they stay in
Mhm.
AEW
Mhm.
for a minute, and they might come back. I don't know.
Yep. It's very very familiar. And I'm okay with it because so far, I mean, the starting with that the All Out pay-per-view at the beginning of the month, just been fire. So
Okay.
yeah, they officially have my attention.
Mm. I think when Adam Cole went over there, it was just like, whoa,
Yep.
because like he's
Yeah. Well,
still
you have him and then Daniel Bryan debut
Daniel.
within 3 minutes of each other.
Yep. Then you got CM Punk.
Yeah, and,
Like,
and on the same night that CM Punk fucking makes his in-ring return, you got Sting
crazy.
there. There's a
Yep.
Christian Cage match versus Kenny Omega. Like, there's so much going on.
There's a whole lot happening over there, man, and it's just like
Yeah.
if I didn't already have shit happen, it's on Wednesday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. If I didn't have stuff happening on Wednesday, I'd probably be a lot deeper into it.
Oh
Like
yeah, I mean, if there wasn't 700 hours of wrestling a week,
bonkers.
it'd be a lot easier to keep up with AEW.
Yeah, definite, definite.
Yep.
Oh man. So yeah, yeah, that's definitely so. That and NXT, man, y'all gotta watch you some NXT. That is 2 hours. Like, and NXT 2.0 is not. It's not disappointing.
No, no. So far, they've been keeping up overall quality for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Hmm.
There's some interesting things going on. Shane Thorne of NXT apparently had a dark match at SmackDown
Okay.
2 days ago,
Okay.
and his new gimmick is apparently Crocodile Dundee.
Okay.
So fuck.
That's not a knife.
Yeah, good news, everybody.
That's a knife.
That's not a chair. That's a chair. Fucking some asshole bullshit. He's
Oh
gonna
man.
definitely be saying, yeah, he had a dark match against Keith Lee and basically came out dressed like Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, Keith Lee's back in action. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Keith Lee had a. It was in a. Like I said, it was like a in between commercials or right before the show dark match.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Sure. Sure. That's the stuff right there. All right. So, man, what's next? When's I don't even know when the next NXT pay per view is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they usually space them out a little bit more, right?
Yeah,
Let's
like every 2 or 3 months.
see when the next NXT pay per view
But
is.
last year, like I swear they did one every like before every
Well,
WWE pay per view.
those no, so those weren't even pay per views. They just did like the special event sort of things.
Okay.
Um,
Oh.
like
Okay.
like they had like what's it called, Great American Bash, and that was just a one of their Wednesday shows and
Mm.
stuff like that. Let me just see here. Takeover 36. Yeah, I don't see anything listed for NXT yet for the rest of 2021. I'm sure they'll announce something for before Survivor Series because they usually do one before all the big fours have a takeover attached.
Okay. I hope they do what they did lot no 2 years ago with this one. They need to go back to that triple brand
Yes, yes,
competition.
agreed.
Like triple threat match, everything, the whole pay-per-view. I don't care. Give it to us. We want it.
Yep,
It
I
has to
agree.
happen like that. Like it was that was I think the best Survivor that was probably the best Survivor series that they've ever had, really.
Oh
Like
yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And NXT came out on top as they should have.
except for like when Undertaker debuted. I can't think of a more memorable NXT. Not, I mean, a more memorable Survivor
Survivor
Series.
Series. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. The night the gobbledygooker appeared.
yeah. That okay. Then there was the Hart Foundation versus the Lawlers, and then there was Doink and them versus
Mm-hmm. Dink and Doink and
yeah,
Donk.
yep, yep, yep. So
Yep.
there were
Yep.
a few, but like I said, the caliber of that one with the three brands was just
Oh, it was
yeah.
top. That it legitimately might be my favorite Survivor Series ever.
Mm-hmm. Because I was rooting for NXT bad.
Yep. Same.
Yep.
I picked them in every match. I went with just my heart on that one. I was like, I don't care what will happen. I just want NXT to win every match. Clean sweep these bitches.
Oh man, I think what was that 5-2, something like that. It wasn't a clean sweep, but it was damn close.
Yeah, something like that. I think they went 5-2 or something.
Yeah. Somehow I remember that. Like they won five, SmackDown won one, and Raw won one. I think.
Yes, yeah, I think SmackDown and Raw each got one.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it was them who started it off, so they got all into it, and then they just got no, like 5 unanswered demolishings handed
Mm-hmm.
to them. Hold
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Perfect.
All right. Well, next week, Saturday, T minus 6 days and counting, you're gonna see the Culture Shock Community Cookout,
Hey.
aka the Block Party Part 2. It's gonna be live from Brownlee Avenue. We're gonna have Crooked Control, Johnny Armani, LG, DUI will be in the building. I'll be performing. D Ricks is gonna be there. SBE, Zach Burry, a cavalcade of artists and talent. We're gonna have a $20 entry to a spicy turkey leg eating contest. What else, man? It's gonna be music and like just more fun. So tap in, check
I,
us out.
I might have to go just to fuck up that turkey eating contest. Just come in fucking big fucking turkey leg swinging. Let's go.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's just and you should have seen the last one was like bonkers. Oh man, but yeah, and we're not encouraging like gluttony here.
Yeah,
We're
we are.
making the serving is going to be like a serving, so you know what I mean. It's the spice that you got to worry about. So
No, but
yeah,
also I encourage gluttony at every turn. Hondo.
I'm not big on wasted food, so like yeah,
Who said anything
no.
about wasting, sir? You just eat all. I will eat all of it.
Oh, give me that. You done?
Yeah. Oh, you weren't? I don't care. Fuck off. My turkey leg now, bitch.
Oh, you little bitch.
Like in the Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence movie Life, when they're
Oh
sitting at
yeah.
the table and Buddy just looks across me. Can I have your cornbread? He goes, my cornbread. You can't have my cornbread. This girl just fucking loses it on him.
Oh.
He's like, just give it to him. He's like, no, I give him my cornbread. The next thing he's gonna take my fucking mashed potato. Like just fucking going off. It's a slippery slope.
Oh man, I remember that was a great movie. Oh my gosh.
It's basically when they made Cedric Alexander's The Honeymooners.
Yeah.
It's basically that for Cool Hand Luke, with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence both kind of taking the role of Paul Newman as Luke. There's so many similarities between those movies, like act to act, it's insane.
Mhm. Mhm.
And they're
Definitely.
both great. They're both great. I love both of
Yes.
those movies. Cool Hand Luke's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Oh man. Well, I feel like I've seen it, but I can't. I haven't seen it in a while, so I just
It's one of those movies where I would highly suggest going back and giving it a watch.
okay.
Big time. I watch it like twice a year.
Like that's up there with Blazing Saddles for me. Blazing. I know it's an old
Yep.
school movie,
Yep. I
but
love Blazing Saddles. Blazing
that
Saddles is savage.
movie is so proper. It's like every colorful reference they can make without actually saying it, and the way it's written for one person to start the sentence and another scene to have another person end the sentence, so it doesn't look like he's actually saying what you
Yep.
know they're saying and shit. That's some great writing, bro.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that concludes movie talks with Teely and the
You know what I mean? Right?
Teely
Tune
Ebert.
in, tune in next week where
Yeah.
we can
Exactly.
actually talk about sports entertainment
Wrestling.
and shit, wrestling. So yeah, what happened in the world of UFC?
Oh. Oh. So I mean, that's why I'm hurting today. Uh. I drank quite a bit of bourbon and whiskey last night, watching
Oh
the
man,
fights with the boys.
yeah.
Rest in peace to Nick Diaz's career.
Oh
That was
fuck.
depressing. Yeah, Nick came
Did-
back for the first time in like what 7 years or something like that. Was fighting Robbie Lawler. That
Yeah.
is a sequel to a fight from 17 years earlier. Um, and Nick came out. He looked fat, despite the fact that in all of his like all of his training footage and everything that he was releasing, he looked shredded. Then like 2 weeks before the fight, it gets switched from 170 pounds up to 185 pounds. So from welter to middleweight. And I'm like, that's a weird switch because he looked fucking great at 170. Like he looked like he was ready to drop a motherfucker dead right there. Like, let's go. What's going on?
Mm,
Then he went into weigh-ins and he looked fat. And then he came out to the octagon and he looked fat. And
mm,
then Robbie Lawler came out, living up to his namesake of Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Came out like a fucking bat out of hell.
mm,
And finished. It was one of the most awkward finishes I've ever seen because Nick got hurt a bunch of times and then he got dropped. And then when Nick got dropped, uh, Robbie was like, I'm gonna let him stand up and I'm gonna hit him again. Like, so he's like moved back to let him stand. And Nick like started standing and then looked to the ref and was like, no, I'm done.
what?
And the ref gave him like every chance to be like, are you sure? Like literally let him stand up. And he was like, I mean, the fight's going on and Nick's just like, ow. It's just over.
No.
It's not a way that that anyone should have ever seen the Diaz brother go out. Like that don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
So that was depressing. Main event was fire. The main event was a 5-round banger between Alexander Volkanovski defending his undisputed featherweight title against Brian T City, the luckiest fucker on the planet, Ortega. Um, if anyone wants to know why I say that, look up who he's dating now and who he was dating about a year ago. Anyone of my age will be very angry with him. And yeah, Alexander defended his title. Brian fell apart after the first round and a half ish, and kind of just got schooled for the next three, or 3.5 rather, I guess. And he just, he landed a couple good shots where he could have maybe had a chance at finishing Alexander, but Alexander wasn't having any of it. And every time Volkanovski got put into a triangle, hence the name T City for Brian, he just stayed calm and he worked his way out of it and got out and got on top from every single time and started pounding on Brian's face. So the thought is that we should be getting the next fight should be Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski 3,
Mm.
which would be a damn good fight because most people would argue that the second one was called the wrong way and that Max should be the champion right now.
Mm. You don't say.
Yeah, I do, motherfucker.
Hey. only when she consents to it.
Yeah. Whoa, weird. Listen, you can do whatever you want.
All right, man. So this has been your prediction episode. Like next month, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. We gonna have to have some kind of. You're gonna have to sort some shit out because I'm starting to feel like the rest of them WWE superstars feel like with Roman's around.
Yep.
Like again, goddamn,
Motherfucker.
you know what I mean, though. Oh, well, yeah, this has been Tough Talks episode 82 with Tilly and the Block.
Yeah.
You,
Extreme Rules
you,
prediction special.
you know where we're at. You know where we'll be. Tune in to us for the 1, 2, 3.
Ding, ding, ding.
Boom.